Testing the audio. I noticed that I misspelled stream in that banner. That's lovely. Have to check spelling next time. Alright, I can hear myself, so let's mute myself. I got a projector up that actually is showing me that it's showing my screen better, so I can see better. Dun -dun. This is my second test, okay? Earlier today I tried to get this up and running, and it wouldn't run the picture correctly. It made it in like 40 or 400 times 60 or something. It was really weird. So I had to unplug my capture card and plug it back in, and that fixed it. What's up, the cat guy? It's funny, I'm kind of the cat guy too. Guess I'm a duck, but sometimes I also identify as a cat. So it's supposed to be, we're gonna play Maneater this time. I really love this game. I beat this game on PC, and then when I got my Xbox S, I noticed it was on Game Pass, and I was like, heck yeah, I'll play Maneater again. So we're gonna play some Maneater. My day's going good. It was a little busy at times, a little bit hectic at times, but it's going good. And man, we're officially less than a week away till Black Ops 6. That's gonna be a busy day for me though. I have a trunk or treat and I'm picking up my kid that day. It's gonna be a busy day. But I think I'll be able to live stream zombies in the morning. I'll probably have to do it in the morning, even though people might be in school, but that's the only time I'm really gonna have to do it, unless I do a little bit in the afternoon. But we'll see. What's up, the cat guy? Did you go by a different name, or was it the cat guy? So this is supposed to be a live stream of you testing out my webcam. Where's the webcam? Well, it is right here. Hi. Oh, there I am. Okay, cool. This is a different webcam I got. It's supposed to be an HD 1080p webcam. It's supposed to have some kind of like brightness things. I'm in the dark right now, kind of, and it's still kind of bright. Speaking of bright, the future looks bright. This is a Paul Patrick Davis podcast hat, and I like it. It's American hat. These things sold out. It's really cool. And well, let's play a little bit of this stuff, and we're mainly just testing to see if this webcam lasts, if it's not too laggy, if the game is also not too laggy would be cool. And yeah, here's my remote for my TV. It's a cute little thing. I like my new TV a lot. I just got a 4K TV, which is why I'm getting the PS5 Pro. That's coming out in a few weeks as well. You guys want to see what games I got for it so far? I got Stellar Blade coming. I want Stellar Blade to be the first game I play for it, but of course got Spider-Man 2. This is going to look absolutely beautiful. Gran Turismo 7. And we got Stellar Blade coming. And also, PlayStation has something that's kind of like Game Pass, where they have a whole bunch of games you can play if you subscribe, like Demon Souls and such. I'll be hitting Demon Souls up again too. Hi Ducky, I know you just said you have sound off, but hi Ducky anyway. Okay, so webcam's working. Let's try a little bit of playing this game. It's okay live streaming, but I will say one thing about the quality, like there's such a huge difference between playing this in 4K and then playing it live stream, because it just doesn't look as good when I'm playing it live stream. Are you gonna stream it? I plan on streaming it. I want to see how we do with Black Ops 6, because we still have a couple weeks after Black Ops 6 comes out for the PS5 Pro. And like I definitely do plan on streaming it as much as I can. Like I heard Spider-Man 2 is a really good game, but it also takes me back to what I was saying about how I want to watch this in a better light. You know, I want to really push 4K is at the best resolution I can. And when I'm live streaming, it's kind of difficult to do that when I'm live streaming. But still, I actually have this thing on my TV where I can watch in 4K, but there can also be like a little, picture-in-picture on my TV where I can check comments and stuff. So I might actually be able to run the PC at 4K, or the computer at 4K, and then have the PC in like the corner so I can see what's going on live stream, but also still running in 4K. So I definitely want to cover all of the games on the PS5 Pro. But I'm not sure if I'll cover every second I'm on it, you know. I love Black Ops 6. They cooked on it. You know, that's what I've been reading. I mean, I haven't been keeping up with Call of Duty, to be honest. You know, it happens so often that I'm just like, man, I think I'll skip this year sometimes. But this year, they're bringing Black Ops back, and it's by Treyarch, which is, of course, my favorite. So once they said all that, I was like, I'm down. And then they said the most important thing out of the whole ordeal, which was the fact that it's going to be on Game Pass day one. And once they said that, I was like, dang, I get to save $80 so we could just use it on Game Pass and play it on Xbox? Let's go. Both zombie maps, multiplayer, and story mode, all on Xbox? I don't know. But anyway, if anyone's watching, like the video for me, I appreciate you. If you guys see any glitching in the camera, let me know. That's the main test for a day is the camera. I'm kind of not watching the camera. I kind of see it a little bit, but I also have a projector of the video capture right now, so I can actually enjoy the game a little bit. This is the starting area. I played this about a couple hours. I've unlocked the second area, which I'm heading toward now. We'll play a little bit. But my shark's upgraded a bit. He's like red and stuff. But this game is a really cool game. The grind's a bit rough on the game itself, but minus the rough grind, it's a fun little game. If I play this game too much and I walk outside, I start feeling weird. I start getting that weird feeling like, where's my shark body? Why am I out of water? I'm supposed to be a shark. I'm not supposed to be here on the land driving a vehicle. I'm a shark. I'm supposed to be eating stuff, swimming around like a shark. I know Ducky already knows whether she can hear me or not, but I'm going to also reveal what I'm going to be for Halloween before the end of the stream. And I'm not going to reveal it until close to the end of the stream to have a little surprise at the end. I'll put on my mask. And I'm going to go to a trunk or treat on the 25th in this disguise. And I'm also going to be going to, you know, Halloween itself. I actually want to go to a couple more trunk or treats, because I like this Halloween outfit so much that I want to kind of do more Halloween stuff before it ends, just so I can wear the mask. But I left a pretty big hint on what I'm going to be in the comment section of my page.
Golden Shores was built as vacation residences for wealthy out-of-towners, with spectacular ocean views, private beach access, and a gate to keep out the locals.
Can you guys hear the game volume good? I can hear it good, but doesn't mean you guys can. Alright, how do you do sonar? There goes sonar. Let's see if we can find some stuff on sonar. Alright, found something right away. Sometimes it can be hard to understand where you're going in this game. So basically what you gotta do is you gotta use your sonar, and like a question mark will show up. And when the question mark shows up, you can basically try to go to them. Sometimes you can't go to them, but sometimes you can attempt to go to them, and they'll kind of start leading you on your way. But also you got, on this game, you kind of have like, you're supposed to be basically fighting these people, and basically a lot of these people, you just go up to the surface and start eating people, and they'll eventually show up. Like these people I didn't like find, they just kind of showed up, and you just lead your way through the people and make your way eventually to like SeaWorld and stuff. This game gets really cool. The more you progress, it gets really cool. What other games do you often play? This is probably also one of the reasons why my channel kind of gets low views and kind of hurt a bit, is because I am like kind of a chameleon when it comes to games. Like I eat through them and I move on so quickly that sometimes, you know, I'll cover a game and I'll start making fans of that game that want to see me cover that game, but then I'll get through it and I'll beat it and be like, okay, well, I'm done, next game. And people are like, whoa, we're here for the games. You know, as much as I want to be the influencer, and I want to be one of those influencers that just show up and be like, hey, you're here to see me. It doesn't matter what I play, because you want to see me. A lot of times it's the game, you know, if I'm playing something someone doesn't want to watch, you know, it's not going to happen. but I play everything. I do play a lot of skating games, I'll tell you, but it's so hard for me nowadays to find a game to stick with. I haven't been playing anything consistently, but I've been playing everything all of the time. But I did show you the games I'm about to play on PlayStation. This area looks so pretty. Even with the bad graphics, it's really pretty. Try to go to that location. I don't know what the other one was. There are some games coming soon, the PS5 Pro, regular PS5 too, I reckon. I'm not gonna be able to get that up there. Hitting the AV setting, you're not gonna be able to get, like, I'm not gonna get that. They want to be such a more advanced shark. There are some games coming out on the PS5 Pro that are gonna be, like, really cool coming soon that I'm super excited about. Like, we're gonna be getting a new Dynasty Warriors, and the trailer for the new Dynasty Warriors, really good. And then we're going to be getting a new Ghost of, it's not Ghost of Tsushima, it's like a new name, and I think that looks really good too, and that's in the next few months. You know, starting like next year basically, and we get the new Monster Hunter Wild, I think it is. I love Monster Hunter. So maybe we can cover a lot of that stuff.
Consistently the most difficult hole
What's
on
up,
the
my
course.
favorite
Many
channel?
golfers
It's good to see
struggle with
people
this
that I
par
don't
7
recognize
humdinger.
on here. Hope you guys are having a good time. I want to see that question mark here really quick. This game's called Maneater, if anyone's wondering. It's on Game Pass and probably everywhere else. But if you do see it, I think it's on sale on Steam right now, 70% off. I can tell you, it's worth it. Even if you're playing it on like the worst quality of thing, it's a really fun game. I highly recommend it. This is just a little test right now. We're getting ready for Black Ops 6. I'm testing my new webcam I have, this HD 1080p webcam. And we're only testing it for about 50 more minutes. And then I'm probably going to jump off. But we'll be doing a lot longer live streams when Black Ops 6 comes out next week. And hopefully it's building up some fan base through zombies.
Shark is an
A
animal
lot of my fans
broad
got built up to zombies from Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. And I hope we can maybe relive some of that, make some new fans, get some of my friends to join me in Black Ops. Oh, this one looks harder. Let's see if I can. I'll read your comments in a minute. I want to go beast mode here. What do you dodge again? I'll play this in a minute. Okay. That's how you dodge, man. I will say though that this game can definitely be a finger buster. Like you have to hit the right trigger so much to bite, and if you're on PC, you have to hit it so much on the mouse pad that it can really like hurt my finger. I remember like literally hurting my finger at one point where I had to like stop playing or use a different finger and play this game, which is a bit ridiculous, but it happens. Let's go over here. Do you remember me? My old username was Ethan. Yeah, I remember an Ethan. I do remember an Ethan, man. How have you been? Hopefully you've been having a good time in the Biden-Harris economy. So I sure haven't. Everything's went up in money. And it's probably been, I don't want to say the worst 4 years ever, because it's not. But it's been a hard 4 years. I'll tell you, man. I don't know if Trump can really fix anything, but I really hope Trump wins. I really hope we don't end up having Kamal as a president. And I'd be really disgusted with my country if we really did. Even though I think they're cheating a lot, I still think we can beat the cheating. Hope we can beat the cheating. Let me in! No, let me in! I'm gonna die! Let me in! Let me in! My shark needs better jumping power. He needs to be like Michael Jordan and jump and nail the basket in the hoop. Oh wait, here we go. Ah, I am now a pet shark. This is where I live. I can definitely get that if you just focus on it. I feel like the oh, I got that. I feel like the lock-in this game could be better. It's real hard to like lock in on stuff sometimes. Even when you're fighting, it'll lock in at first, but it like turns off. And you're like, bro, I was locked in on that. Kamala makes Biden look good. You're telling me. I'm glad we have some smart people in here. I'm not trying to diss anyone though. If you like my channel and you for Kamala, I might ask you why, but I'm not going to call you names and insult you. I still appreciate my support. But I said it yesterday and I'll say it today. I'm not even going on the person. I'm going on who supports the person. And I think that's very important. The two people that should instantly really push anyone for Trump over Kamala is today, Kamala had Usher and Lizzo come out and support them during her campaign stuff today. And, you know, those are just two famous people. Who cares about what singers think? Well, Trump has Elon Musk supporting him. Elon Musk is literally like, he's the modern day Benjamin Franklin. He's like the modern day, like, smartest person ever, richest person ever. He's like a 1 in a billion humans. The fact that we even live in the time of Elon Musk and we get to witness his amazingness is just crazy. He's over here taking us to Mars. He's over here showing us the future with automated cars, Cybertron, SpaceX. He's over here with robots that in 10 years our kids will have robots working in their house doing the chores. And like, this is the future we've been waiting for 10 years, and we've seen in movies and we've seen in TV shows.
No one can tell what may be
He's making it come true.
A shark's stomach.
That's the type of person that supports Trump. The second one, RFK Jr. Like, I wasn't a big fan of RFK Jr. until I heard what he's supporting. He is supporting Make America Healthy Again. So as Kamala has Lizzo, a super overweight like singer who sings about like, oh, I'm fat, who cares, you know, women power, and not, you know, we have someone like RFK who's like almost what, 80, and he's built like he's 20. He's buff as hell, he lifts weights, and he wants to make America healthy again. He's talking about how the government is feeding all this garbage to our kids and keeping them unhealthy and keeping them fat. Fat, lazy, unhealthy. As someone with 2 kids, 2 girls, I do not want them unhealthy. I do not want them fat, and I don't want them lazy. I don't want them having miserable life and health problems when they're older because they're eating terrible stuff. So I'm all for getting Elon Musk in to drain some of the swamp and cut down how many people run the government. And I'm all for JFK to come in here and change a lot of regulations about the type of food and the type of stuff they feed to our kids and us to make America healthy again. Those 2 things alone, those 2 things right there, compared to Kamala having Lizzo and Usher, I'm sorry, those 2 things alone should make anyone with common sense vote for Trump. But oh man, bad. But oh my god, it's the first female president, the first black female president. Not actually black. Who cares about race? It's about our kids being healthy, better future, cheaper groceries, getting illegal immigrants out of the country who are murdering and killing Americans, and keeping trans men out of women's sports. As someone that has multiple kids that are females, my kid spends their entire life going to the Olympics, and they get in, and they have a man come in and beat them up because he identifies as a girl, and she loses? No, not happening. If you want to have trans sports, go have trans sports, but stay away from real women. There you go. I scared everyone away out of my stream. But we are in the middle of politics season, and I am very, very into it. Alright, what's up with this? Can I like get in here? I might cut that clip of that whole rant and post it later because I really think it's important.
Prosperity Sam.
Not care about politics. I only started caring about politics really, even though I did vote for Obama back in the day, which I do regret a little bit, but lesser of 2 evils in my opinion. When Trump hit the market, I had to start voting. We have 10 more minutes of this live stream. I was only doing this to work on the camera and see how this stuff runs. I'm not even playing this too hard right now. Maybe let's go see what this is. I don't know if I have any missions right now. What is this? Interesting. Stream lagging, is it? Testing. Let me look on the screen. Never mind. It might be a little bit of your feed. Let me click on mine. My feed's looking good. And if you click on the quality, it goes up to 1080p 60 HD, which is sick. Mine's looking okay right now. So, let's get off the politics. I already gave my opinion. If I can't convince you of what I just said and you're still gonna vote for Kamala, you do you, man. I'm not gonna tell you who to vote for farther than why I vote for who I vote for. I think my reasons were so good that if anyone's a father or anyone, of common sense would understand why I'm voting for them. So, let's discuss Halloween. Now, there's a few people here. Won't you guys leave in the comments what you guys are being for Halloween? I know I'm an older person. I know I'm an adult. But I'm still going to dress up for Halloween because it's fun. Like, I have kids. We're going to go out and do trunk or treats and stuff. My daughter is going to be a unicorn princess. She has this little princess outfit. It has little wings on it. The wings are kind of cheap. It has a little unicorn hat. And, oh my gosh, requires an adult. I need an adult somebody. And she's going to be a cute little princess. Now, if Ducky is still here, no spoilers, but Ducky knows who I'm going to be for Halloween. I did buy this alien mask, I'm not going to lie, but I did buy like a cloak for it. But then I was like, the alien's cool and all, but then I fell in love with a certain character recently. And I think for the last 2 minutes of the stream, I'll talk about that. I can't get in there. I need to level up. Am I close to leveling up? What level am I? Is my face blocking the level? No. What level am I? I know it's here somewhere. Excuse me while I be a noob. Oh, okay, I'm almost at 10. So let's go up and start some stuff then. Let's go up and see if we can get one of these people to come after us. Let's eat some people and upset people and see if we can get some hunters after us. Like GTA, let's see if we can get a 5-star level. So let's talk about Halloween. This movie came out recently, and I've never heard of this series before because it's an underground, independent movie that basically, it's unrated. It's like an unrated, like, crazy movie that's all about gore and stuff, but the protagonist, like the murderer person, is really unique and really cool, and I think this murderer person is going to be the next face of horror. We got our Jason, we got our Chucky, we got our Freddy, we got our Michael Myers, we got who else? We got the Scream guy, but I think the next guy is going to be Art the Clown from the Terrifier series. Now I've seen Terrifier 2 and 1 of like just kind of clips of it and the dead meat of like going over who killed and what happened and stuff, but I recently saw Terrifier 3, and yes, it's bloody, yes, it's gory, and I'm kind of used to that stuff. I can look at it and go, I know that's props, I know it's fake, oh my god, they might have murdered some kids or acted like they did, but I understand it's fake. But I was really interested in the story. Like, it takes off from where Terrifier 2 took off, and basically it goes over the grief of surviving an incident where you survived murder, and you survived seeing your friends get murdered, and the way the actors portrayed going through that grief was really good. Like, the lead surviving girl in that movie, she is just like a huge crush of mine right now, and she's a phenomenal actor. And the story and like their acting really brought me into it. And the main dude from Terrifier, Art the Clown, his whole thing about being a silent killer where he just walks around and does all this stuff and like waves and all that stuff, the way he moves and acts is so refreshing as a person that likes horror films. It's so refreshing to like see him move around and be so animated and terrifying without saying a word. It's dark out here. So in saying that, I decided to toss down some money, excuse my terrible mohawk, I decided to toss down some money and get me an Art, I'll talk about that in a second, Cat, an Art the Clown costume. And on the 25th, I'll be posting a video of us unboxing the costume and opening it and putting it on. But here's the tease. I think it looks crazy. It almost looks too crazy. So I got that from Party City. There is also a spirit one, but it doesn't have like the blood. And I think it's a little. It's different because this one's like a whole piece. And the one X spirit, it has the plastic mask you put on, and then you put on the headpiece, and then you put on the hat. So it's like a 3-piece. And I do like that, but I just thought the blood one with like the bloody outfit looks so scarier, and I just wanted the scarier thing, man. I want to go to trunk or treats and have kids look over with my little horn, beep beep, and be like, oh my god, you know what I mean? So yeah, on the 25th, I'm kind of waiting till then because I'm trying to surprise my daughter. I don't think she's watching this. She normally doesn't. I'm trying to surprise my daughter at the trunk or treat with this outfit, and so I want to dress up and kind of surprise her. But I'm posting it on the 25th of me unboxing the outfit, putting it on, talk about why I like Terrifier, and giving my opinion on the outfit on the 25th. So that's in next week when Black Ops comes out. That's going to be a busy day. Did you get a weapon? I decided to get the honky horn. I have the honky horn instead of carrying around a weapon, just because I think the honky horn can be a bit more funner to play with people with. You know, it can actually be beep beep instead of pretending to kill someone, because there's gonna be kids there. I don't really want to go around pretending to kill people. So I thought it'd be better to have the horn instead. There is something I did want weapon-wise, but I just didn't want to spend the money on it because I already spent like so much money getting that outfit and everything else in PS5 Pro. I wanted to get the chainsaw they have at Spirit, because the chainsaw they have at Spirit is so sick, dude. It's like $60. It costs just as much as the freaking Terrifier outfit. But bro, you can like press the button, it'll be like vroom 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 vroom, and it has the saw spinning on it. The freaking chainsaw at Spirit Halloween is so sick. I wish I can get one at like half off. You know, after Halloween, Spirit always does like 50% off, but they also take away the expensive items and put them up before they have the 50% sale. I noticed that. So I'm always like, hey, I was here the other day and you had like 10 chainsaws. I came back here the day after Halloween in the morning when you guys opened, and they were all gone. Like, they're kind of strategic. They're not trying to sell the good stuff 50% off. I got a question that I didn't mean to ignore. I just was ranting. I was asked about Security Breach. You know, man, I beat Security Breach multiple times. We posted tons and tons of videos on Security Breach. We covered the DLC a little bit, but I didn't really like the DLC. It was just too much doing the same thing over and over. But if people really wanted me to do Security Breach, I will. I just feel it's getting really old. And they even recently teased they're coming out with a new game that's, you know, a successor to Security Breach. Whenever that comes out, hopefully next year, we'll definitely be covering that. But I'm really hoping for a really good year next year with the PS5 Pro and everything on this channel. Like when Grand Theft Auto 6 hits, like hopefully the Security Breach comes out before then, and hopefully it doesn't get delayed. I really hope this time next year we're either about to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6 or already playing. So when that game comes out, everything's getting shut down. Yeah, man, the maze code one's so crazy because I still get comments like almost every day talking about that video, and you know, I turned it into a short, and it's like my number 2 biggest short. It's just crazy how many people just how bad they did the maze thing, that so many people needed that. And it's so weird because I can never get it to work because I always reload it from a save that wasn't mine. And what it seems to be for me, if you play the game normally and you get to that place and you look up the code works. But if you do like a saved game from someone else and load up the saved game, the code doesn't work when you're on a saved game for some reason, like that you downloaded. If you're on your own save game, it does, but when you download a save game and you're like cutting through different areas, which I have a save file that has like all the areas, and you can go to every area you want, because I don't want to play through the whole game to get certain parts. And I have the luxury not to do that because I can play on PC. So I just noticed sometimes the code doesn't work. It was like the most confusingest thing. And like I've done my research. I've sat there before and I go, okay, It's important to people. I want to help people out. Let me learn how to get through this maze. I have sat there for hours, read so much facts, and I can't understand how you're supposed to figure out that maze. Like, unless you just go back and forth, moving each trigger and trying to write it down, there was really just no easy solutions to that maze. That was one of the worst things about Security Breach. It was even worse than the fact that they skimped out so bad on Vanny, and even worse than the fact that Scott did say they had a totally different idea going, and so much of it got scrapped, and then it got rushed, and they cut out so much content. It made my heart bleed. Like, I wanted that game to be so much more than what it was, and even though I put well over 100 hours into it, I fully enjoyed it, fully got my money's worth, and I did love the hell out of it, so did my kid. It could have been so much better. It could have been so much better. Bye, Positive Ducky. I'm about to get off, actually. 30 minutes are over, and although I didn't get much done on this game, it is still fun just running around. I was really trying to kill some people and get like a bad guy to go after me before I leave. I'll try one more time, if not, it's about to get off. So we went over a lot of stuff. Politics, Security Breach, what I'm being for Halloween. We're gonna get off in about 5 minutes. Is there anything else anyone wants to ask me? You guys can go ahead and like and subscribe if you're new. Which I don't see a lot of new people, but hopefully gain some new ones. And yeah, if you got any more questions, ask. If not, we're going to go ahead and get off here in a minute. Yeah, I bet a lot of people were mad about that. I was mad about it, man. Like, one of the teaser trailers, which the trailer was actually better in the game, had so many parts of, like, Vanny, and it was, the whole story seemed like it was going to be about Vanessa and being Vanny, and she was barely in it. And the whole mechanics of the rabbit was broken when it came out. It wasn't working properly. I still don't think it was working properly. And a lot of leaked footage that modders found showed that it was supposed to be so different. They had different mechanics to work it, and they just didn't. They just scrapped it. They scrapped it all. Like, they're even supposed to have different game modes where you can play like a hide and seek type mode, different stuff like that, and they just scrapped it. They scrapped it all. Yeah, I played and beat Ruins. I think we had some footage of it. I don't remember. Ruins was okay, but again, it was very misleading. Like, you get to the end of it and they show, spoiler alert, they show that it's the Mimic. I'm like, who the hell's the Mimic? I don't read the books, I don't know who that is. They didn't once show him or build him up at all. It was like the Blob. They show the Blob once or twice in the Security Breach, and if you don't know it's him, you don't know that it's the Blob. And then you're like, the Blob? The heck's the Blob? And you end up fighting Springtrap and a fire thing? What was that? That's supposed to be about Vanessa. The thing that was rushed about Ruins too is that it did the same thing over and over. Like, when I first started playing it, I go, oh god, okay, it wants me to solve these little puzzles going in and out of the bunny mode. I forgot what it was called, but you like put on the mask and you do mini puzzles. And I did it once, I was like, oh god, I hated that. I hope it doesn't give me that again. And then every other area you had to do a bunny mission. We'd put on the mask, look around, do some weird puzzle, and take off the mask. And it was the whole game. The whole game you had to do that stuff. And I hated it. I hated that mechanic. It was lame, it was boring, it was just junky. And then you get to the end of it, and it's like, again, it's some character that had no clue who was the character. And then I don't even know if she died at the end. And it was just crazy how they just had nothing better to give us than to rinse and repeat the same mechanic. I know it's a free DLC, I get that, but gosh. The game should have been so much better than that. Maybe I had my expectations too high. It should have been better. And I really hope they learn the lesson. Like, they're gonna make another game. I definitely really hope they learn their lesson from that. And they won't go out of their way to, like, rush it. Like, I'm okay with it even coming out in 2026. I got tons of stuff to worry about in 2025. The only game I'm not okay with coming out in 2026 is Grand Theft Auto 6, because I've been waiting for that over a decade. There's literally a video of me going to the midnight launch of Grand Theft Auto 5 for Xbox 360, and the footage is super grainy, it's super bad looking, it's recorded on a terrible phone, and now we have phones that can record in 4K. Now we don't need to go to minute launches anymore. There's no such thing as a minute launch. We're all going to download that on a PS5, and we're not going to be going to a midnight launch anymore. So, the fact that I still have footage from 10, 11 years ago to when we actually did go to the midnight launch of Grand Theft Auto 5 on Xbox 360, and we're here on PS5 Pro in 4K, 8K, 120Hz, 60 FPS, and we're only just now getting Grand Theft Auto 6. I hope like all my kids get to play Grand Theft Auto 7 when I'm dead and they're 40, because we aren't getting anything soon. If anything, we might get like a Bully 2, and then in 7 years we'll get like a Red Dead Redemption 3, and then if we're lucky, if they don't decide to do a Max Payne, if they don't decide to do a new IP, we might get Grand Theft Auto 7 in 15 years from now. Isn't that messed up? Back in my day, we'd get Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and then they'd put out we'd get Grand Theft Auto 3, and then they'd put out a DLC a year later called Vice City, and they'd put out the biggest game that's in the same area of Vice City called San Andreas. So we got Grand Theft Auto 3, we get Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, all in the span of 3 years. Some of the best Grand Theft Auto games ever. But here's Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online for 11 years. I hate you, Rockstar.
I know it.
I did like how Security Breach is free roam. I spent 100 hours roaming through that beautiful place, and it was on my computer, which had RTX at the time, although the RTX didn't work on day one. But I did really enjoy it. It was fun. But we're going a little long in this live stream. This is fun playing the shark game. It's one of my favorite games. I'm actually going to use this moment to teleport back to one of my areas. I did not unlock the new area yet, because I need to be an adult. I'm trying to unlock the areas, the cave areas, but I didn't see another one around here. Well, Xbox is supposed to have that feature where it saves your game and you can get back in the same exact spot. My controller. I recently got this Xbox X. I decided I wasn't gonna get a PS5 Pro. I said it costs too much money. There's only a few games I want for it. There's no point. I'm gonna upgrade my Xbox S, which is my kids, the white one, to an Xbox X. So I went to GameStop. I traded in. I joined their GameStop Pro thing. If you join it, you get hundreds of dollars off. And so for $120, I upgraded my Xbox S to an Xbox X. And I played it. I love it. It looks great in 4K. These are all the games I'm playing. Cyberpunk looks great. Tunic looks great. Skate looks great. There's a few more other games. And then I said, I'm an adult. These are my childhood dreams to get these consoles when they first came out. I got this new 4K TV. I'm going to get the PS5 Pro anyway. And so I spent $1,000 getting the disc drive, the stand, 3 different games. Yeah, a webcam for this, a new capture card for this. So we will be covering it. Anyway, I think this live stream went good. Thank you for the people, especially the cat guy, for keeping this alive. Again, it's usually only 1 or 2 people that come in here and keep me going and keep me chatting, and you guys are the VIP. Appreciate you guys so much. I'll probably do one more live stream next week before Black Ops 6. I'm not sure what it is, but I want to do one more just big test to make sure everything will run proper before Black Ops 6. And then we'll probably have a morning and an afternoon live stream on the 25th doing zombies for Black Ops. We'll post a video about Art the Clown costume and how I got it and everything. And I'll be going to a trunk or treat dressed as Art the Clown. So that should be fun. We'll see about that next week. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for stopping by, Positive Ducky. Thanks for stopping by, the cat guy who said you were, I do remember your name. You said it. I used to have someone that had your name. And Ethan, right? That's right. See, I remembered because I used to work with a guy named Ethan. He was super tall. And every time I go to the place he used to work, he still works there. And he never remembers me. Yes, when you get your PS5, let me know. Hopefully it's soon, because I don't know. I'll probably be covering Black Ops for at least a month, but let's play together. That'd be totally rad. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to get off. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next week for another live stream, and on the 25th for Black Ops 6. Dusk can fly. Like, subscribe. Peace.